Welcome to Seth's Strange World.
Hi.
This video is a review of the new Fantastic Four movie. I'm a longtime fan of the Fantastic Four. It's one of my favorite Marvel comics. This is hands down the best official Fantastic Four movie we have gotten. For all you Pixar fans, the Incredible movies are based on the Fantastic Four, and for 20 years I have said The Incredibles is the best movie version of the Fantastic Four. I have to say that the cast was great. Pedro Pascal made for a really good Reed Richards / Mr. Fantastic, and Vanessa Kirby was excellent as Sue Storm / the Invisible Woman. Ebon Moss-Bachrach was excellent as Ben Grimm / the Thing, and Joseph Quinn made for a good Johnny Storm / the Human Torch. I have to admit that I didn't like when they cast Paul Walter Hauser as the Mole Man, since he's known for his funny roles, and I just couldn't picture him as Mole Man, and I'm shocked at how good he turned out to be in that role. It just goes to show not to judge an actor or actress as a character until you see them play that character. I have to say this is the best movie version of Johnny Storm / the Human Torch. I like that this movie made Johnny smart in that he was the one to figure out how the Silver Surfer talks and how to talk to her. He ends up playing a really big part in the story, where in the other movies he was dumb and just there to be funny. I really think this movie was fine. This movie finally did justice to Johnny Storm / the Human Torch. We finally have a movie that has done justice to Sue Storm / the Invisible Woman. She steals every scene she is in. It's great seeing Sue as a smart, talented woman and seeing just how strong and powerful she really is. She's the one that beats Galactus at the end. It takes the whole family, but it's really the Invisible Woman that saves the day at the end of the movie. I have to say Ebon Moss-Bachrach was excellent as the Thing. He brings the character to life in a way that no one else has before. This really feels like the character from today's comic books. I love the whole 1960s retro vibe for the movie. I never thought we would ever see a Marvel movie that really feels like a 1960s Marvel comic book. This movie did justice to Galactus after he was treated as a joke in the 2007 movie. Galactus felt like he just stepped right out of the comic books. I was surprised at how much I liked Herbie the Robot. For anyone that doesn't know, Herbie the Robot was first created for a Fantastic Four cartoon back in the 1970s or 1980s. And the story I always heard was that he was created to replace the Human Torch because the bigwigs that ran the TV station were worried about kids setting themselves on fire to try to be like the Human Torch. That wasn't true. That wasn't true. There was a rights issue so that they couldn't use Human Torch for that cartoon, so they created Herbie the Robot. I was never really a fan of Herbie the Robot, but they used him in a really smart way and made him feel like he was part of the team / family. I geeked out when seeing the giant monster from the cover and first issue of the Fantastic Four comic book. I never thought we would ever see that monster in a live action movie, so that made me really happy. After seeing that giant monster and seeing the early days of the Fantastic Four as superheroes, I would have loved to have seen a whole movie like that. I love that this movie name drops so many villains from the comic books like Puppet Master, the Mad Thinker, Wizard, the Red Ghost, and other bad guys. We were meant to see the Red Ghost, but sadly at the last second his scenes were cut out of the movie. I really hope we see his scenes on the DVD. Yes, I still buy DVDs. You might be the only one. This was a great Marvel movie, and I say that everyone should give this movie a chance. I know a lot of people feel burnt out by the Marvel movies, but I feel that you should see this movie and give it a fair chance. I give this movie 3 stars. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to Seth's Strange World.
Thank you.